Alright, folks, what's up? Let's get moving here on some Fallout. We're gonna mess around with Big Mountain today. Is that you, Source? Hey, it's you. What's up? What's up, Furball? My Furball. Oh, man.
Might I be of service, sir?
What do you need to do shit? I need caps and I need things repaired. Like this. But it's like, Jesus. I mean, that was 15,000 caps. The gun we don't have to worry about. I would like to fucking get this gun fixed, but we'll walk around and see what we can find.
Might I be of service, sir?
Because we're almost out of fucking ammo. Oh. Turn it back on. I like the things here. 223, 308. Sure. Magnum, B57s. Yep. Not enough because I need to shoot them out of the fucking. Ten mils. 5.56. I mean, it's like a couple thousand. We could just wear it. We could just wear it for some protection. We might be able to fix it with some shit we have to. Eat more easy than. Are we using an LAER, a laser, something probably? Or is it just the one? Weapons. I just advanced. Let's buy this stuff first, and we'll see. I'll save it and see if it works, and if it don't, I'll just reload, so we don't lose the money. Because we're getting low on cash here. Need all those. Need these. Got bulk. Oh. Man, I'm dumb. I repaired that. I need to put this away. Let's save real quick. Save. That's fine.
Might I be of service?
I want to see if these work on. Yes, this is really good. We just need a way to fucking repair it that doesn't cost like every bit of money we have. I gotta put some things away. What are you doing, bro? What's up? Yeah, what's up? My good boy. You are a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Like a hair rubs, man. You can't really jump up here right now, man. I got my. Yeah, you can't jump up here tomorrow. What the fuck is this? Oh, my fucking screen. No, don't jump up here. Don't do it. No, don't jump up here. Don't jump up here. I'm playing a game. Yeah, I'm playing a game, man. You go ahead, you gotta just chill. Why I have that? You're fine. Don't do it. Don't. I see you wanting to do it, man. I know. Yeah, your Bubby's gonna be home soon, man. Okay. Hey, look it up to me now. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Just because you walk around once don't mean it doesn't mean what you think it means. I still see you. Yeah, I still see you. Oh gosh, yep, there he is. Let go. Okay, yeah, you can have a hug. Yeah, you can have a hug. Yeah, you're good. Okay, yeah. I can't do my thing this way, man. Got a cat baby. I got a cat baby. There's some stuff out to sell. We're gonna have to empty out here before we head back to. We're not gonna use that. I don't think we're gonna use that. We had that. We had that to repair that, so that's fair. I don't think we're gonna use that. I'm gonna have to sell these off. I think they're cool though. We got this. We got this to repair the other one. Oh, this might repair mine. Other gun. I need to look for more of those. That's right. They dropped them shits out here. Sell that. Sell that. These two antenna. Sell that. I don't know. I'm not gonna use it. Sell these. We're gonna use those. I'm gonna keep these because I like them, so I can repair my other shit. All right, now I gotta walk over here and do all this with one hand because I have to support the cat.
Might I be of service, sir?
Hey man, when I get out here and we get in a fight, dude, I'm not gonna be able to hold you like this. I can't hold you in a fight. I gotta be able to aim. Hey, you got me right in the nipple, bro. That hurt. Yeah, that hurt. You got me right in the nipple, dude. good sir. Eh. You. Oh my God. You pulling yourself up on me here, man. I need to go through these two and read the ones that give me an actual skill like that. We're running medics. Don't want to get addicted to that shit. Already fives. Only BBs. What else I kind of want to... we get rid of the shotgun, so... Yeah, we sold that gun. Don't need that. Don't need this. Alright. You know I'm gonna get ready to put you down, right? No, I'm gonna put you down in a second, right? Give you some hugs and then I gotta put you down. I hope we got no money. What are you looking for? What are you looking for, huh? What you looking for? What you looking for, huh? My good boy. You're my good boy. Out there. There you go. Good one. Golly, man. You gotta come and get some scratches and loves, man. Look at these. Alright, looks like we can still use this for a little bit. See, through the books. Ooh, yeah, we gotta get rid of that.
Might I be of service, sir?
Night Stalker Squeezins. I don't think we need any of that. Don't need that many fucking.
Oh, please, please! Don't. Well, hello. I love mugs so much.
Alright, we'll see what we can find for you, Muggsy. Even though it's a little dangerous out here. Oh, we can't get that last one. I wonder if he takes those.
Time to fight.
Is it?
Huh? This one looks pretty tough.
Great. Need it. Ooh. Okay.
Was that all? Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Who the fuck else?
and forever. Fighting over.
Damn, he didn't leave any fucking... Shit, I came up here because I thought he might have left one of these guns up here.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with.
Like... Huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. So the search party after me, huh?
Hostilities complete.
Rant. See how I abstract my rage, think tank? I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you!
Generalized hatred. Goddamn, more fucking scorpions.
This one looks pretty tough. This will keep you on your feet.
Thank you. Game's in there taking damage like that. And the condition on this thing just goes down so fast.
Does that feel better? Cessation of hostilities complete.
My lord, what you doing, buddy? Hi, where you been? Where you been all day, man? You was on TV, weren't you? You ever on TV? Yeah, you got on the news, weren't you? My boy. So many enemies, right? There's too many.
Do not approach the pylons. Pylons are the glowing things. Also, do not approach a fallen pylon. If you see a fallen pylon, call security.
Does that feel better? Uh-oh. This will keep you on your feet.
Damn, who else is blasting me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
You fight so much shit here, man.
Bad guys dealt with. Time to fight. This will keep you on your feet.
You cannot win despite the fact that they are heavily
Does that feel better? Have a stay. Please take this. I don't want you to die. That's all.
I hope so. Fuck. I can't do nothing.
Are we being watched?
Yep.
This one looks pretty tough. That's all.
All right. Hmm. The big guns.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Sorry, I had to reply to that. Beat that punk ass his coffee mug.
Are we being watched? Cessation of hostilities complete.
Time to reward myself with a little breath-freshening mentat.
Hexcrete Archipelago.
Cazador Preserve and the Night Stalker splicing facilities are strangely quiet. Too quiet.
Time to fight. Cessation of hostilities complete. Ready, steady, fighty.
Looks like this is my lucky day.
Half impact.
Made in the USA. How do you like that, you motherfucking coming?
Does that feel better? Bad guys dealt with.
Now it's not raining. Alright, so we've been to all the fucking places here. Let's try again. All right, to the think tank.
Oh, please, please! Oh, sweet, sweet! Oh, please, please! Yep, here you go. Sure.
Might I be of service, sir? Very
Let's see, what else we got?
Might I be of service, sir?
Football is connected to. Football is connected to.
Well, hello. Well, hello.
Might I be of service, sir?
It's actually not bad. Weighs so much.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated. What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful. yes. 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 No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know? I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes. So let me... a bit, huh? I'll figure it out. So you're saying it's the X2 array, not the antenna I should be examining? That was most likely my plan, yes. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock. Yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his. Heal you? What, put you back together like some giant hard-boiled yum-yum deviled egg? I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be What are you... Yeah.
I've been making the wrong fucking ammo the whole time, dude. Never mind. Put my gun back.
Ready,
Prepare to be
steady,
attacked.
fight.
This is a pre-recorded. Looking for a weak spot? There are no weak spots. Victim. Defiant to the end. Let me this sporting. Defiant to the end. Let me this sporting. Defiant to the end. This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating defiant to the end. Looking for a weak spot.
Is it Christmas? Bad guys dealt with. We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Dr. Mobius's forbidden area.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Why you gotta act like that? Well, oh, it don't matter. Don't matter, I killed him.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas? Time to fight.
Oh my god.
Ugh!
stim pack.
God.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Time to fight.
Fight what? Swear, man, there's always something. You can't go nowhere in this map.
Fighting over.
You're gonna learn how Sam deals with Tommy.
Uh-oh. Injecting stim pack.
Fuck do I get up there?
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough. Was that all? Sneaking done. Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with.
Well, that almost went poorly.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
mine. Did I mention that my zone is forbidden to you? So forbidden.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me. Bad guys dealt with.
Might set care for an aperitif to balm the weary.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah. Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there. All the way down in that dark, moist earth. Launching interface.
Mr. Sir's manifold journeys.
Thank you for the follow, African Dancer. Nice. Let's see.
Well, hello there. Can I get you a drink? I can do that.
Oh, please, please! Oh,
Was the haps?
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir.
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For economists.
Let's say he dropped more goddamn scorpions at my door, bro. I'd be pissed. At least I just walked outside. All right. Get a few crashes, not bad, but a few. Men tied to heaven. Waiting here for you. Men tied to heaven.
Imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now. Imaginary numbers right now.
imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
Make sure there's no more fucking things to grab in case this is the only time we can get here. What we got over here? What's this?
I'm running. Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely. Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat? I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky talents are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I. Oh, a variety of raisins. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition. Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats. Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers. The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there. And the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break. Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. I find things curious as well. Go on. Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts. Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do. Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming. Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then... The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail. Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional. Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do. Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
I wonder what's higher. I'll do guns.
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the
He likes his
think tank,
mentats.
and
He likes
because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation... I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck.
Herbal
so
tea,
watch
bro.
it, potty mouth. My threat
I'm sorry.
broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. Yes, my overly aggressive, cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so. The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either. Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried. Yes, this... Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions.
Oh boy.
Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes. Indeed.
Who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through bits of radioactive muck again? Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie? Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote, as if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment? Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you! After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome. I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it. Well, as long as you... I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing.
Right.
Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones. I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it? Indeed, quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it? I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share. And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead. Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, What's the plan? That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then. You'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
Damn. Nah, let's go. Damn, do I want that extra luck or do I want the extra agility? Let's take agility. Let's take luck next time.
Electron. Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesized after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
Damn.
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere. Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly. That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness. Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans. Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery. Love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell. Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though. Or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide. Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the...
You require some additional... You require some additional... You require some additional...
Well, hold on now. Let's see what it does. Oh, because it was a perk. Okay. All right, so let's see what we do. Let's see what the
You
spawn
require
does.
some additional...
Ooh, okay, I like that. That's pretty good. Oh, hell yeah.
You require some additional services?
Put my heart back in and check that shit. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, so we got our heart back and shit.
Hey! Hey! I got a super rare Mojave snow globe here. All you gotta do is reach down into my bread slot. Got any more sweet? A toaster is just a death ray with a... You find one.
Well, hello.
How can I illuminate you? Unlike...
Let's see. What are you doing again?
You've been seeing the other...
Well, the intelligence bonus. Man, I big shit to carry. Who lets me come back here? We're gonna just find out. I'm gonna have to like do some shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What the fuck am I carrying it that way so much then? That's so much poundage for Coca-Cola. Man, I'm just gonna go like.
Might I be of service? I really don't need any of these, being honest. Okay, and these are around so we can repair the suit.
Oh, we need to take. I'd like to take that out with me. Alright, looks like everything else I can leave here. I think I can just use whatever hat I want. Let's see. Oops.
I'll miss you.
Might I be of service, sir?
Alright, let's see. You got any hats? Or metal armor? No, that's fine. So let's actually wear.
If Sir would press Sir's final area against my primary instrument panel, I might... vibrate at the CD frequency.
Okay.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped? I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again. And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible. You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice. It is Mobius. How dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here? That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm. Partner with you? My foe? My rival? My foremost critic? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us. Thank you for what you have done. I feel an odd emotion. Platitude? Attitude? No, wait. Gratitude. That... Yes.
Gratitude.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The Sync atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, This all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant, and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The Sync continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic, dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology.
Oh, no.
It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier left the brain at the Big Empty. A strange thing to say, but it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it. Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past, they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone. Might I be safe in the...
Oh, actually.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Damn, we don't got any. He doesn't have any electrical ammo. still a lot for that. Let's see, where to next? No, we're not going to bother getting them right now. Trying to find the hospital. All right, let's see here. You're injured, huh?
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah, I got 100% doctors, bro.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around. If I haven't said it before, outsider, let me say it now. Welcome to Nellis. Another satisfied customer. Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Give me a...
I thought, let me use that.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Hell yeah.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
I hear you're going to help me. Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your pip. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather. That's a brilliant idea. I can... Here you go. Bye.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Wonderful.
Another kill to my name. Come on. Had enough?
to put me inside of this place?
You like that?
Get some trouble there.
It's going to be a... That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you... Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Later.
Later. Alright, we're gonna save here. And we'll come back to it later. Bye.